First come, first serve versus the reservation app. In this video, we're going to discuss the pros and the cons of getting the shoe first come, first serve or getting the shoe on a reservation app. So sit back, relax, enjoy this video. Play the intro.
Nothing changed, we don't mess with you lames. Most underrated in the game. Yeah. Skip goes hard. Disconnect the haters from the ballers. Are you standing in line for the dollar? Almighty. You ain't never seen a shoe like this. Let me get them concourse. You ain't never bust a move like this. You ain't got no more. You ain't rocking nothing new like this. Come on, man. You ain't never watched YouTube like this. Damn.
What's up, people? This is Skip Goes Hard. Y'all know what it is. I am and will always be the most underrated, never duplicated sneaker YouTuber in the game. That's all facts. Today's date is April 2nd, 2019. Y'all read the whole ass title. Y'all know what it is. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all peeped the intro. Man, we're going to talk about the pros and the cons of dealing with first come, first serve or dealing with the reservation app. Now, this shoe, the Air Jordan 1 Phantom, was a first come, first serve shoe along with its brother, the Tinker 3. Now, when you got a first come, first serve shoe, that means you need to get your stank breath ass at the big building with all the stores in it or any place where they're selling the shoe early. First come, first serve. Meaning the first gets there, gets served up with the shoe. The early bird gets the worm. You know what I mean? The late bird is starving and tweeting and tweeting and little weak ass tweets and stuff like that because the bird is hungry. He didn't get the worm. The early bird got the worm. The early bird was eating the worm in front of the late worm. The early bird was chewing and chomping on that worm. The worm was like, nigga, you know, doing all that stuff. It was doing the most. First come, first serve. Now, when you think about first come, first serve, first come, first serve, that means, like I said, you got to get your stank breath ass up early. You're losing sleep. You got to get to where you need to be early enough to sit there, possibly camp out to get the shoe that you want. First come, first serve, you got to deal with people doing the most for the shoe. It can be dangerous at some times, you know what I mean? You're already camped out, you're lined up, you're like the 7th person in line, and you're guaranteed your shoe. The store opens at 8, at 9, or at 10, and all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, you see a whole bunch of undesirable people. When you do a first come, first serve, you got to deal with people doing the most to try to get the shoe. It can be dangerous at some times, you know what I mean? First come, first serve. Now, it wasn't all dangerous and stuff wasn't happening for this release right here. I'm just saying in general. It was a really hyped up release and it's a first come, first serve issue. It can get a little stupid. First come, first serve. Now, the Air Jordan 1 Turbo Green, this was a reservation shoe. This shoe was more hyped than this shoe right here. Kincaid. Facts. That's all facts. More people like this shoe than the Phantom 1s. Kincaid. Facts. Yes. So my thing is, this shoe right here was very hyped, but it was on a reservation app. Champs, Foot Action, Foot Locker, blah, blah, blah. This was a reservation shoe. Now, the thing that is better than first come, first serve when it deals with a reservation, it means that you get your shoe reserved. It means you don't have to deal with any goofiness going on. You can get to the big building with all the stores in it when it's convenient to you. If it's still under that time that you're supposed to pick up the shoe, you can catch up on sleep. You don't have to worry about fighting with anybody. You don't have to worry about people cutting in line. It's less dangerous when a release is a reservation app because you already know, people already know, hey, look, you either hit on the shoe or not. First come, first serve. That means that you might deal with some stupid shit. Reservation, you won't have to deal with anything because people already know if they hit or they didn't hit. If they hit, that means I hit, I'm going to go to the big building, all the stores in it, and I'm going to get my shoe. If you didn't hit, that means, hey, you didn't hit, you do not need to you don't need to go to the mall because you didn't hit. But there are people that still show up hoping the people who hit on the reservation app shows up. Because if they do not show up at the time they're supposed to show up, it turns into a first come first serve. You know what I mean? It seems like the first come first serve ass is always lingering about. First come first serve will always be around in the sneaker community, sneaker culture. First come first serve will never ever ever go away. Now, think about it. Shoe that's through the reservation app. You have to hope, because the reservation it's not promised. It's not guaranteed. You know what I mean? First come first serve. You know that if you get there early enough, your pair is guaranteed. You got it. So when I'm thinking about it right now, besides it being dangerous situations that might deal with a first come first serve shoe, the first come first come. Goddamn. First come.
Damn, Skip, spit it out.
Serve.
He would. That's all, folks. Mouth ass
is winning over the reservation app. But if you got stuff you have to do, if you got to work early in the morning, stuff like that, and you do not have time, be waiting around, that's when the reservation app comes into play. Now, when you're really thinking about it, I believe that the first come first serve shoe getting the basis is good in a way. I was thinking that this shoe would be a reservation app because, you know what I mean, it was semi hyped up, but not as hyped up as the Turbo Greens. The Tinker 3s and the Phantom 1s was first come first serve. These were a reservation. Now we have other Jordan releases that's coming out, like the Bred 4s, the 2019 Air Jordan 4 Bred. That's a shoe that's coming out in May along with the Travis Scotts. Now, the Bred 4s, is it going to be first come first serve or is it going to be a reservation? If the Air Jordan 4 Bred is a first come first serve, people will camp out. Easy for that shoe. Easy. People might get their asses kicked. People might kick some asses for the Air Jordan Bred 4 because that is a super duper hyped hyped up shoe. If it's a reservation app, if the Bred 4 is going to be through a reservation app, that means people can chill. People can be on their phones and hope and pray that they get picked for that reservation for those Bred 4s. And if they do get picked, they put the little code in, they're good to go. They'll go to the mall or the big building, all the stores in it, when it's convenient to them, and pick up their shoe. Whereas first come first serve, hey, you'll be there and you're gonna camp out and you got to worry about somebody whipping your ass for your shoe. Now the thing is, man, first come first serve I think is beating the reservation app because look, you know, if you get there early, you get your shoe. Like I said before early in the video, you know, if you get there early, you get your shoe. Reservation is not guaranteed. You have to hope that you get picked, because if you don't get picked, you lost out. All you got to do is just show up to the place early and get your shoe. Y'all, that's mainly it, man. One thing, looking at these shoes, I did notice that on the tongue, on the sides of the tongue, it looks like it's stitched. It looks like it's stitched right there. Is this stitched tongue the answer to the tongue on the Turbo Greens, where the insides is exposed? Y'all see that? If you have a Turbo Green or a Crimson one, you know that the sides are kind of like that off-white tongue. How the sides, you can see like the guts, the sides of the tongue, how it's stitched on here and it's exposed on this. Is the stitched answer to the seeing the sides of the tongue right here? Hey, I just noticed that, man. Which shoe do y'all like the most, the Turbo Greens or the Phantom ones, man? Y'all let me know below. I hope y'all enjoyed this dry ass video I cooked up. I wanted to just make this video mainly because look, I have these Phantom ones and I got the Turbos, and I wanted to make this video because hey, this was first come first serve, and this was a reservation app shoe right here, man. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all like the video or not? If you don't like it, shit, oh well, I still made it and I'm still gonna get paid for them. So, hey, that's it. Look, I'm Skip Goes Hard, the most underrated, never duplicated sneaker YouTuber in the game. Like the video, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. This was a chill out vid, you know what I mean? I wasn't doing the most in this video right here. Y'all, man, look, y'all subscribe to the channel. Man, this is the first time you're watching me. I am on the road. I'm on the road to 10,000. I want to hit 10,000 subs before the end of this month, which I don't know if that's possible, but we'll see. But all I know is out of these shoes, this was the shoe. When I first saw it, I felt like this right here. Just like that, man. Y'all take care. Watch the ads. Wash your asses. That's it. And peep the moonwalk at the end of this video. I'm out. Peace.